Hey, what's good, everybody? I'm gonna do a quick reading for Gemini for this upcoming week. I guess from really today, the 14th, till guess what, the 21st or 22nd, something like that. But there's a big thing going on today. I forgot what it's called, but supposedly it's not gonna happen again in our lifetime. So after this, I'll probably get into some meditation, right? But hopefully I'll be able to upload these before that thing ends. And so okay, so right now the energy for Gemini, 10 of Cups and a Knight of Cups. So romantic lover, possible player, Prince Charming. So maybe there's actual two choices, right? And it's funny, they're both Pisces energy, so I guess. But yeah, so there's literally a 10 of Cups. I think it's two people, right? So you're possibly connecting with, two options, two choices, right? You got the romantic lover, possible player. Or unless it was some kind of past situation. But I feel like two choices, really. Okay, wow. So the 9 of Swords, restless, fear, nightmares, anxiety, worry, no action taken. I really don't feel like that's you. Okay, let's clarify it. What's this 9 of Swords? Because that one jumped out, right? Why is... Okay, that was a lot of cards. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to take any of those just because they all jumped out crazy. So I won't even tell you, but it was interesting. Alright. So clarify 9 of Swords. Alright. 2 of Swords. So maybe there'll be a choice between these two, right? You're going to have to really go in and trust your intuition. I think you're going to know. Maybe one of them is going to have that, past, like what it says right here, right? Oh, no, it actually doesn't. Then that's just what I'm getting. Maybe something from the past. And so it's going to have that, you're going to have probably a tough choice to make because sometimes, we feel connected to things from the past, but we already been there, done that. So it's going to be your choice, right? Not that it always ends up bad, but I don't know. I guess 9 times out of 10, right? And there was an old song by Ice Cube who also happens to be a Gemini, and this is a Gemini reading. So he said, never go down the same road twice. And he said that's big. That's advice from your big homie Ice Cube or something like that. But I know I didn't listen to him when I was younger, and sometimes I would always reflect on that song and kind of hope I would have. So what's the obstacle right now? I guess aside from these. The 2 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Man, wow, this is just swords, swords, swords. So Libra energy. Meditation, healing. Oh, okay. So maybe that's more of the advice. Meditation, healing, silence, thinking, time alone, higher levels of consciousness, right? And that's funny that I mentioned today. Today is a big day to really put intentions. And it's something that the Earth is going to be lined up with the Milky Way, which hasn't happened for a long time, won't happen again in our lifetime for sure. So it's a big time where they're even suggesting, there was this like meditation, but I guess the room already got full, so I wasn't able to go in. So I was like, let me just do some readings and then I'll just meditate on my own. So it's a chance to ask for things that you really, you really want to see manifest and all that stuff. But it was also a chance to connect the consciousness of the world and help it vibrate into a higher level of consciousness, right? So, that if there was enough people trying to vibrate on this higher level that, collectively we could change the energy of the entire planet. So that's pretty interesting. It's pretty deep. So what's the advice then going forward? So it seems pretty cut and dry, right? You might have two choices to make. I guess the clarification for this is meditation. Meditation, silence will give you time to heal, right? So if someone tries to pressure you into something, just don't rush it. You take your time. Take your time to figure out what it is. Look at Ace of Pentacles. Abundance, opportunity, new manifestation. What did I just say about this whole thing happening today with the Milky Way? Wealth, money. You know. Wow, okay. 9 of Cups. So, 2 of Cups. Empress. They all flipped over. Like, so I don't know. I was just like, all right, let me just throw them out there then. So, all this can happen. So one road will lead you down a road that you don't want to go down. The other one is going to be abundance, right? Wish granted, luxury, harmony, good fortune. The 2 of Cups, soulmate connection, in love, union, harmony, happy relationship, friends, reconciliation. Wow. So like I said, it could be a path. You're going to have to decide. There's going to be a choice to make though. So I guess if you really want the answer, you're going to have to really go within, right? And the 9 of Swords obviously was the Gemini card. So, and I guess it leads into this, whether this is your energy or, you know, or the person you meet, but that Empress, right? Mother, fertility, divine feminine, you know, masculine or male or female, doesn't matter, right? Just, you know, connecting with that, I guess divine, you know, we all have masculine, feminine energy, right? Stability, very nurturing. So maybe this connection, if you make the right choice, this connection will lead you into stepping into, you know, you're going to feel very nurtured, right? You're going to feel supported, nurtured to where you could step into this Empress energy, right? Okay, I think that's enough for that one. Let me just clarify with this, well, not clarify, but this Wisdom of the Elders deck is one I really enjoy. Because it always has, you know, all the cards are very spiritual in nature. So it's great for advice or, you know, something a little extra that taps into the spiritual, right? Not so much relationships or financial or anything like that. Okay, hold on. Give it one more shuffle. Okay. So one final piece of advice for Gemini in this upcoming week. A lot of things going on. So let's see, as we're starting off the year 2024, what's a good piece of advice for Gemini this upcoming year? Any advice for Geminis, or is that it? Just let Gemini figure out whatever's coming in here from the past. It could be a job too. Okay, there we go. Bam. Interconnect. Wow, look at all my relations. Even though it shows like a couple here, but all my relations is, you know, that interconnectedness, right? That's something we use a lot, right? In the Native community, all my relations, you know, basically always reminding that, you know, we're all connected, right? I'm going to read it real quick to see what, you know, the creator of the deck has to say about it. Number 10, all my relations, interconnectedness. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically it's saying that in Mi'kmaq, right? In Mi'kmaq, all my relations represents our connection to all things and all nations. It is the interconnectedness of our relationships to the Creator, to Grandfather Sun, to Mother Earth, as well as to the mineral nation, plant nation, animal nation, human nation, and spirit nation. The interconnectedness of all things allows us to experience oneness. The complex and balanced interaction that exists among these relationships reminds us of the harmony within oneness. And it encourages us to look at life as a whole with unconditional love. We can learn to focus on our connection to all nations and acknowledge how they come together to help us. In all 7 directions, east, south, west, north, Grandfather, Son, and Creator, Mother Earth, and our individual heart, sacred fire, we give thanks and we coexist in the circle of life symbiotically by co-creating our destinies. We are, as a whole, all nations, one nation evolving, and yet we are dependent on the Great Spirit, the universe above and Mother Earth below. All my relations is a prayer of oneness and harmony with all forms of life. It is the connection between everything, and it helps us to have the experience of life by supporting each other in a more understanding way. If you have drawn this card today, you may notice an increase in signs and synchronicities that reinforce the interconnectedness of all things. Co-create your life in a positive way and envision a peaceful world for everyone. Take this time to help others because we are all brothers and sisters. We are all relations. Yeah, so, you know, like he was talking about in ceremony and Mi'kmaq, right? Like, so, yeah, I couldn't read the word the way they say it in Mi'kmaq. But, you know, I interviewed on my podcast channel the creator of this deck, right? He's a Mi'kmaq indigenous psychic medium or spirit talker. So, you know, I love using that card. And I think that's it. I'll end it there. Yeah, feel free to rewind it and listen to that again. You know, I know my reading was all over the place. I guess I was taking it in at the same time that I was reading. I should have just read it, right? But, yeah, beautiful, you know, picture there of how we're all connected, right? With the earth below, right? That's beautiful. So, yeah, you know, this is the story for this upcoming week. Maybe for January, right? So with that, thank you so much, Gemini. And if I didn't say it, I am a fellow Gemini as well. So, you know, you're always dear and near to my heart. So with that said, hope you guys have a great one. Peace.